This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do, because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure, either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever, at some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this, so let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously, what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
You have to submit to your own development. If it takes you 6 years, so what? Where else are you going to be in 6 years? At least you know where you're going. At least you're moving towards that goal. I'm a break-even trader, Michael. I can't make any money. It's pissing me off. You know what I see? That's opportunity. Because if you're not losing money, you're consistently staying around the unchanged mark, you got what it takes. You have what it takes.
Adversities are always going to be there in anything you do. How you deal with them, how you think about them, how you give them power and authority over you, that's the deciding factor, whether you succeed or fail in overcoming them. But you can't hide from them. You can't pretend they don't exist. You fucking identify them, point them out, and say, your ass is out of here, motherfucker. You don't get to stay here no more. You attack it. If you put the work into learning this, you do deserve it. Because there's no industry like this. It's so easy, you can fail immediately. It's so hard, but yet you can win overnight. There's nothing like this business. So if you have put the time in, or are willing to put the time in, you're a new student, you're a new trader, you are a new hotshot on the block. Your system rocks. Stick around, kid. Even if you're profitable, and something will happen. Either you'll go into a tailspin because you'll believe this internal dialogue that this can't go on forever and I don't deserve it. This can't be real. I should be out there swinging a hammer. I should be out there digging in the pits as a plumber. I should be out there doing things, getting dirty. I shouldn't deserve to live a lifestyle like this. Only you can change that thought process, and you need to do it today.
All right, boys and girls, good morning. Happy Thursday. What's up, what's up, what's up? Say hello in the chat, guys. Like the stream before we get started. We have market open in about 30 seconds. What's up, guys? Good morning. K-Van Chan, Volt, Jaden, DX, Andre, BM Trades, Benedict, Arash, Brian, Miley Cyrus, what's good? What's up, Tom? Callie, good morning. Juan, Bill, Christian, Kookie, Oracle, J Mark, good morning, man. Mind Over Matter, Sharad, Naden, Tazakalamanja, Sashin, Maida, good morning. Chartist, good morning. What's up, Mike? What's up, Nanda? First day. Welcome, Mike. Market is just opening up, guys. We'll hop into some charts, shall we? So I do want to say this. I was looking at charts, obviously pre-market, and here's where we're at. This is the daily chart, and I just marked out the previous daily range, previous day high, previous day low. Right now, we're pretty much smack dab in the middle of that daily range. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the smartest possible thing to do would be wait for us to trade into the extremes of these ranges, like take previous day low and then reverse or whatever. But being that we're in the middle of the range, I really don't know. I don't have a strong bias one way or the other. As you drop down in time frame, you'll be able to find different things that might sway you one way or the other. You know, obviously on this 4-hour, we're hitting a 4-hour OB, just inverse a 4-hour fair value gap. You got 4-hour bullish fair value gaps in here. Turn the music down. 1 hour, not a whole lot going here, other than that previous candle closing pretty weak with that wick. Price is trading through recent low here. But yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. I have no idea. Just because we're in the middle of this range, I mean, I'm not sure. Obviously, if we continue displacing lower through this low, I think you could probably turn your eyes towards previous day low. But obviously, if we just sweep this low and then we start reversing, then that's going to look a whole lot different. So it's a little unclear for me, personally. A little unclear for me personally, but looking at the poll, 115 votes so far. It is pretty even. 40% bullish, 40% bearish. Some people expect chop. Yeah, I wonder if we I wonder if we get a choppy day. On Monday, I said obviously potential of an inside week, and sure enough, here we are, last trading day of the week, and looks like we have a bearish, or I'm sorry, it is bearish, but we have a weekly inside candle loading here, most likely. So, Good Friday's tomorrow, Easter weekend incoming. So, don't have the highest of expectations for today, but we'll still do our darndest, boys and girls. We'll do our darndest. Swim. Good morning. What's up, Tyler? Share your chart so I can win today. I share my chart on stream every day. And I don't know if that's going to help you win or lose, but it might help you do one or the other. Kelly says, I think we're bearish. Asia L. Asia low. Yeah, we just took out the recent low. Was that the Asia low? No. Oh, Asia low's down here. No shit, huh? Asia. Oh, Donald. Oh, Donald Trump. Please, no more tariff. Please, no more tariff. Donald. Miley Cyrus says, why did you block me yesterday? I don't even remember, honestly. I didn't block you, though. I just put you in timeout. Requested your first payout today. Nice, Brecht. That's what I'm talking about. Good work. The Midnight Open, MD, all this stuff on my chart is just the ICT everything indicator by Cold Brew Roche. So I just have it marking out the midnight New York and equities opening prices. Asia low in sights, ladies and gents. 376. We're at 400 currently. Let's go ahead and go to our old trusty layout, shall we? This is our opening bell candle, yeah. Well, straight down here at the open. Straight down here at the open. It looks pretty weak. Wonder if it'd be worth trying something early if we pull back. Mr. Donkey Kong. Thanks for subscribing, man. I saw your name. The first thing that went through my head was Billy Madison. I think Donkey Kong is the greatest game ever invented. Donkey Kong sucks. You know what? You suck. Welcome. Oh, click the wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna try that combine that I hit max daily profit on yesterday. I'm gonna try to max daily profit it again today. Man, I need to get invited to that new Top Step dashboard. Swayze was chatting with you last night on your Discord channel. Just wanted to say appreciate your advice. Aw, Mr. Donkey Kong, you're in the Discord and you hadn't subscribed? I'm a little offended. What's going on? Hey, better late than never, right? You know, my old football coach, Jeff Koenig, bless his liberal heart, used to say, it's never too late to make the right decision. Glad to see you here, Sway Z. Good morning, good morning. Miley Cyrus says, I was right yesterday, but you don't listen to me. Miley Cyrus is wanting to get blocked already. We haven't even gotten started yet. New dash is sweet. Are you on it, Lang Trades? You can pass an eval and activate X-Phase same minute. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is sweet. I don't know. I don't know who's Willie I gotta play with to get on that or not, but I'll do it. That's the thing. My dashboard's not even loading. I'm trying to see what I what's the actual amount I got to hit on that combine I made max profit on yesterday because I went over a little bit. And she want lard. She want lard. Woman, load the dishwasher, would you? Oh, what the fuck? I guess I'm just gonna guess. I think I need to make like $7 over. Yeah, I think I need to make like $7 over the max profit. Yeah, only 10 minutes into market open here, boys and girls. Asia low close by, being left for now, and I would only be interested in participating in these shorts if we got this retracement back up here to like OT of this range, hit this order block, rebalance this fair value gap, then I could maybe look to play the short here to that Asia low. But if Asia low gets taken out first, then probably gonna delete that idea and just wait. I'm going to go ahead and put that limit there. On the OB, just under 618 OTE of the range. We'll see if we get it or not. We do have this low here that we're trading into currently. I almost was thinking about entering here on the Combine account. Wanted to see at least a poke up into 50% though. Might not get this trade. 5-minute fair value gap tap. We hit this low. I was thinking as well that some of you guys maybe were drawing the range from this high, because this is actually like regular trading hours market open. So I guess if you were drawing your range from this high to this low, we did hit 50% of the range on the 1 minute. I drew it from here. Shucks. All right, well, probably going to be deleting the limits here. Stalling right before running those lows, it looks like. Keeping the limit on until Asia low is actually taken out. I don't think this will come back, honestly, though. Anyway, I'm going to close the poll off here. Final vote, 45% bearish, 39% bullish. Still pretty split. Some of you guys think chop. Sone, I have not. What country are you in? Still want to see Asia lows? Yeah, I still want to see Asia lows as well. Like I said, I'll leave the limit on. Asia low hasn't been taken on my charts. I checked the E-mini. I checked the E-mini chart. I checked, obviously I'm looking at the micros right now. So, yeah, until they've been taken, I'll let this idea simmer. Macro begins in a minute. Like I said, I don't think we'll honestly see our entry offered at this point, but never say never. You know what I'm saying? Never say never. Our brother in Christ, Justin Bieber, taught us that, didn't he? You sure did. Never say never. Good luck, boss talk. About to get triggered in here, guys. I already did. There we go. I was gonna say I just before that last little pop up there, I got triggered in on the combine from yesterday. Let's see, boys. Hitting OTE of this range right now. We did not take out Asia lows yet. Gonna give this a try to take those lows out. Just made 1,500K. Nice. Let's see. You guys think it shifted bullish? Maybe. That would suck. You know, for me. Yeah, we're kind of just hovering here, right at OTE in my entry. 6 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. Wonder if we want to dig above 930, maybe opening range high. Or just full-blown reverse and go higher. One or the other. It must be yellow folder news you're talking about. We got like 5 minutes here to the top of the hour. Just letting this trade play out. Like my entry, stayed patient, didn't chase. Got OTE. Either it works or it doesn't. Wicked 930 opening price. We'll love if we could expand lower going into the bottom of the hour here. And then maybe get a reversal off of those Asia lows, 10 a.m. SMT with ES. Yeah, we got SMT with this high currently. I don't know if that'll mean anything though in these ranges, but yeah, market's closed tomorrow. Salt. Good Friday. The market closed on Monday? I don't think so. Nope. It's open Monday. My dashboard's still not loading. How many times do I gotta refresh this thing? Yeah, I'm kind of guessing on the where to put my TP on that combine because I can't see what the actual amount is I need, so I'm going a little over, but my TP for that is 395 and a quarter or 3/4. Here. So it's a little above. I did 3 minis. Just a good old full port. As I said I would do. Why short? Equal lows at Asia. That's it. Yeah, we got the free reset, Callie, so I said, fuck it. I'm just going to full port yesterday and today. Risk-free, why not? Mm-hmm. 50-minute candle closure here in 30 seconds. And new hour. New hourly candle. You know what you guys need, right? I know what you guys need right now.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Sorry if that sounded echoey. You needed a little hawk tool on that thing. That might be a blessing or a curse. We'll see. Holy cow. What's the 1 minute look like? Here's the 1 minute chart. A little spooky here. Opening range high is right here. This would be the last thing I would maybe want to see a reach for would be this high. Her crypto shit the bed, so hopefully NQ does the same. Yeah, isn't it crazy that she's not even getting, like, weren't all the charges or the case was dropped or something? Isn't that wild? You just rug pull, like, what was it, like 30 million or something? It's just, somehow you're not in prison? How does that make any sense? Yeah, Hawk to a girl jinxed me on this one. We'll see, though. We're just chopping here. Yeah, no, she like made her return to social media now that like the charges were all dismissed. The hell? So it's that easy, huh? You just gotta make a meme coin. First you gotta get famous somehow. That's step number 1. You gotta get famous, and then meme coin. I don't stream on Discord at all right now, freaky. I don't. I just stream on YouTube. Oh, we're getting there. I think maybe, hopefully, potentially, possibly, could be, maybe. I don't know. Hawk to a girl. Hawk to a girl. Scared of the candle? Are you long, Moody? A lot of people were talking about they were long as I was getting short, so I don't know what boat you're in or not, but yeah, we have SMT at the highs at the moment. Yeah, boys, I don't know. We're just chopping here. Just waiting for something to happen. Yeah, 5 minutes I think looks good. Big spike there. Almost got me out on that combine. Once that gets me out, I will go break even, I guess. Over here. All right. Full port, mission complete. So pass that in 2 days. Not bad. What do you think, guys? Should I leave a should I partial L4 and leave a runner? Or should I not be greedy? Oh, I don't want to do that. If anything, I want to do this. I'll leave one run. We're early. Let's see what this silver bullet hour does. I'll trail the last one if we get it. But yeah, successful full ports on the combine between yesterday and today. This trade is, unless we got SMT here. Nope. This would be the craziest pullback break-even story. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Wouldn't this be like the craziest? You guys would probably like go. You'd probably like go home and tell your wives about this. Honey, you'll never guess what fucking happened today. Tyler was fucking live. He was in this trade. It got this close, and then it reversed on him. Can you believe it? Yeah, I think it's gonna go as well. You know, we need one more time for the just for the culture.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Let's see if she can jinx me twice. Perfect. If you hit TP, I hit stop loss. Yeah, I'm either hitting take profit or stop profit. Then this is just gonna be fucking insane if I get stopped at break even without TP at this point. Never say never though, because we've seen Nasdaq do some crazy shit. It could happen. It shouldn't happen, but it could. I don't know what that spike was. That was kind of a fast spike on that one candle, wasn't it? Dojo, I plan to trail after these lows are taken, not before. I didn't want to trail inside this range just because it's so tight. We're wicking. Like, these wicks are so aggressive. But once we take out these lows, then yeah, that's what I want to do with my runner. I'm just going to leave one run just for shits and giggles. Just in case price gets wild and goes all the way to the previous day low. I kind of don't think that will happen, though. Not quite, but we'll see how much we can get out. You know? But yeah, RIP to the Bulls, I guess. They were long up in here. I don't know. I might not have anything to celebrate here either, other than a gambled combine. We didn't even SMT this low with ES. What are we doing? Are you kidding me? That's fucked. This market's a scam. I'm deleting Hawk to a girl from my stream deck tonight.
Why? Mr. Market, why?
Well, boys and girls, almost 15 minutes into this new hour. That 15-minute candle, man, just had to wick up. It just had to, didn't it? Oh. 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 Peace out, Golden. Amen. He has risen. Not yet, but soon. Always make sure to get out before my target hits by like 5 points because I got my feelings hurt. Yeah, Yusef. You know, we've all been there. What's funny is as a streamer, it's a lose-lose no matter what you do. If you get stopped at break even, you're an idiot because you didn't trail or close it early. If you close it early and then it goes to your TP, you're a pussy because you have no conviction. Like, it's impossible trying to make anybody in trading social media happy. Yeah, I'll go over the trade before we end stream. We're not going to be ending stream yet, though. One of my biggest problems is cutting winning trades early. Yeah. Sometimes for me that I do that via partials more than anything. Believe you me, the itch for me to close this trade right now is pretty high. Like, at least take like most of it off. But I'm trying to get better at forcing myself just to fucking let the trade play. Especially when I'm break even. Like at break even, I really have no reason to. I don't need to be anxious. The profit's unrealized anyway. I'm risk free. The worst that can happen to me is break even. Right? I can't lose anymore. I can just wait. I can just sit. At least until a target has to be hit. For me, no target has been hit, so. Gotta sit through it. You sit here and you let these candles torture you. Yeah, you feel that? Feels good, don't it? If it hurts, that means it's working. Isn't that what they say? If the alcohol burns when you put it on the wound, that means it's working. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of socks. It has to go now, right? Right? God, please. Arnar. Don't do the wiki thing. Sorry, I was watching yesterday on my For You page on TikTok. This Asian guy that plays golf popped up on my feed. And yeah, every time I speak out loud now, I've been talking like him. Arnar, why you no hit the TP? Why you no hit the take profit? I need to go golfing, dude. Oh no, Mr. Market, why you no hit my TP? Please go hit it. Allow you long time. I love you. How do we want to celebrate today? I'll never close it. ICT is proud of me. ICT, are you here? Is this true? Can you confirm or deny? Hey. All right, boys and girls. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Oh, I could have sworn that audio was longer than that. Ow. Oh, my foot just started cramping. Yeah, good work. To me, I guess. Not to you guys that were saying go long, fuckers. And yeah, now I'm just leaving one run for honestly shits and giggles. I just kind of want to see if this like expands lower. I don't like have a huge expectation that it will, but I'm just going to see if we can do such a thing, you know what I mean? That's really it. That is really it. I like this low here inside this gap that's remaining at 336 minimum, and then I think it's maybe a little bit ambitious, but previous day low possibly. So my plan is as we just trade lower here, I'll start trailing stop to like Asia low and then subsequent PD raise that form if there are any. What do you think, boys and girls? What do you think, boys and girls? You want to see something that's actually cursed? I might be able to prove it to you today. Hang on, let me change this. I might be able to prove it to you today, but then this will be the day that it actually works, and then you guys will be telling me that it has worked all along. And it is this stupid magnet. This magnet has done me dirty every time I've ever touched it. Literally every time. How do I turn it? Oh. There we go. I mean, I've tried everything, boys. I've tried the magnet. I've done this little like thing where I put the lightning bolt. Like, you know, like the little magnetic draw. It's never worked. I know you guys have all tried this. Don't even cap. I know you guys have all tried this at one point. Bzzzt, bzzzt. Kind of sounds like your mom's vibrator. I don't want to play. I just want to bang on my drum all day. I want to see one more low here before I trail to like down here. Watch it just not give it to me and retrace this whole move. What would be reasonable for me? I feel like I should trail it somewhat at least. Maybe like this high here. I'm kind of guessing, but this isn't like a clean range. We're pretty tight. We haven't moved a whole lot today, to be honest. But new lows here, would love to trail. This high would be next for me. And then down here, we'll go to Asia. And so on and so forth, boys. I told you. I brought this magnet out. What did price start doing? It's actually pushing it away. I told you, bro. This thing don't work. Y'all don't believe me. It's legit cursed. It's legit cursed. It's never worked for me. It's worked for everybody else I've ever seen on Twitter. Never for me. The one thing that has worked for me one time, just once though, was the eyeball. We'll save that for later. We might need that a little later on. Turn the magnet 180 degrees. So like straight sideways? No. Oh, I like this. I like this little angle we got here. Yeah. All right, new low there. As I said, I'll chill to this high now. 403. Now I want to see this low. We're going to hit that inefficiency on the 15-minute chart at 336. At that point, I'll trail to Asia, and then we'll just keep going. Anybody like the stream, boys? If you're having fun, hanging out, shooting the shit, possibly winning some trades unless you went long. Like the stream, like the stream. Twitter magic, exactly. Yeah. Everything's always magic on Twitter, ain't it? Appreciate you, Sin Seller. Got stopped, unfollowed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was also one of the reasons too. Like when, so I used to have a private group. Some of you guys know. Some of you were in it. I think J Mark actually was in it. That was such a real thing, dude. That's how you know people were just the wrong intentions, right? People get the wrong shit from private groups like that because they join them for signals and like just a copy trade. And it's like it is like you're winning, people are joining. You're losing, people are canceling. So they can go find another Discord where they never lose, apparently. So it's just, it really kind of, in my opinion, creates the wrong, it's not, I feel like it's actually not really doing that big of a service to people. Like, because you're spoon feeding them to the point where they can just copy. And they're not forced to learn, you know, or do anything or think for themselves. I'll go over why I went short in a little bit. I'm just gonna let this trade finish off first. Trailing stop at this point, not leaving it a whole lot of room to mess around, pull back. Especially once we take out 336. To me, like I said, I'm not like super confident that we see previous day low. I'm gonna let it run just in case I'm wrong and we actually do go that low. But I honestly think 336. I don't think we get much further than this gap. I honestly think we hit this gap. I don't know how deep we dig into the gap, but I think we hit this gap and we kind of settle in here, to be honest. There's 336. Just going to start trailing. I think we're just going to start trailing below, honestly, just 1 minute candles as we fall through here. We'll see, though. There's a chance. There's a chance that we just go bonkers and go all the way to previous day low. I'll never say never, right? All right, magnet worked there. Where do we want to take it next? All right, we use the magnet. Magnet. I told you it was going to happen this way. Every time I say something. It's like when you were a kid and something wasn't working, so you start crying and you ask your parents to come help, and then when they show up to help, it works perfect. And then they think you were capping. Either that or just mentally challenged. Either way. But I don't know, I just put it all the way to the previous day low. Might as well, right? And then we're just gonna trail, boys, as these candles print. But yeah, if you wanted me to make a prediction right now, I genuinely believe, I think, gun to my head, I think we settle in here, to be honest. I think at some point I'll be trailing and then it'll stop me out in profit, and then I think settle, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong. That'd be cool if I was wrong. It's not, obviously, if you guys see the 1 hour chart, I know my head's kind of blocking it. There's nothing holding us back on the 1 hour or even 4 hour really at this point. So that'd be the only thing that would maybe give some conviction with that. It's all kind of internal lower time frames. We'll see. Let me fix this. Let me fix that. Let me fix this as well. Yeah, that's better. All right, boys. Where to trail? I think I like where my trail is right now. We're below Asia low, so we got that locked in. I want to see new structure form and then trail there. But let's see. Yeah, hit 336. Hit the big gap here. Now it's just a matter of if we get the follow through any lower than this or not. Might as well set this as well, right? Nice little wick there. All right, let's go ahead and start trailing some more. I guess the magnet, yeah. Everything I said about the magnet, throw it out the window. Apparently it's the #1 fucking hack in trading. Is you don't need any course at this point. You just need a magnet on your chart. Go fuck, go figure. Now they all think I'm capping. Gosh damn it. I'm telling you guys, the magnet has never worked for me until today. This is the first time ever. I'm dead ass. My ass is dead. Up 730, up 750 ticks right now currently. Stop is trailed. to 339. No, the one magnet's working just fine. We got to just leave it like that. I do believe right above my wick is like a little 2-minute or 3-minute gap. That's fine though. My strategy is honestly just based on flipping a coin. I'm just fucking guessing, guys. I don't know why you're impressed. I'm literally guessing. I asked my magic conch shell if we're going lower or higher today, and it said lower, so. It's not day drinking if you don't start in the morning. That's true, actually, yeah. Good point. Yeah, we're in this new 30-minute candle. Might be it, boys. My prediction may be right. We stall in this gap and we just settle here the rest of the day. If not, we have new structure to work with. My buy stop is a short entry. Yeah, it's an institutional order flow entry drill on like the 2 and the 3 minute right now. Yeah, so you're right, 100%. I'm just trying to lock in whatever's left of this runner without giving too much back. Right now, I've already got a little bit extra than I bargained for because I took 405 off here at the Asia low. And then this extra contract that I left run is already, you know, I secured Asia. I've now secured an extra, however many points this is. Right, so extra about 35, 40 points. And potentially more. And then, yeah, I'll just keep trailing here. We get a new high. We get a new lower high here. A new lower low. Trail. Boom, boom, boom. Definitely not my best trade. I do appreciate it, Miley, but definitely not my best trade. Pretty good, though. I mean, pretty good for today. I mean, not sure what more else I would have done. I wouldn't have done anything different, so that's good. But yeah, some of you guys were here for that 300. We caught that 300 point trade. What was that? A couple weeks ago now. That might be my biggest. That might be my biggest. I know that doesn't even sound like a lot now because we've just been moving so much in the last few weeks. But there was a point in time when the 300 point move actually meant something impressive, you know? Kubik Ram. Thank you. Yeah, we're inside week. Even if we take out previous day low, this is inside week, which is I said it on Monday. I did. I was like, I'm afraid we get an inside week this week, and sure shit. Sure shit. Why we do this? Gerald says buyers can now go long. All right, let's see if Gerald is right. I do not have a Russian background. New low right there. All right, Gerald. Did the buyers get stopped out yet? Trailed to the 322. Literally just trading structure at this point, boys and girls. Higher lows, or lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. That's it. They're not stopped out yet, so they can go long now. What are we longing off of, Gerald, if I can ask? Maybe do you view this as like supply and demand on the 1 hour? The last down close candle? We're hitting that candle. Is that maybe what you're going off of? Let me know. I'm kind of just taking a stab in the dark here, to be honest, but don't you dare tell me we've hit like some yesterday's value area or something. Longing this free fall is crazy. Well, that's kind of what I thought. Not to say you couldn't get a little bounce, but seems bold. Seems bold. Yeah, I guess technically this would be my new best trade if we do get to previous day low. This is 367 points. And currently we are up 850-ish ticks. On the runner. About 218 points in total so far. Micros usually? No, I mean, just since we've been so volatile, like, look at the stop loss. My stop loss was 60 points. Like, one mini, that'd be, what, like $1,100? Something like that? So, yeah, it's just more than I'm willing to risk for minis. So it just depends on how volatile we are. But in recent weeks, with how volatile we've been, yeah, I feel like most people have been having to trade micros. Literally, the only time I've traded minis in the last couple weeks was today and yesterday when I full ported a combine. See, what Zhao just said in the chat? I respect this. You know how many people? It's always the opposite in any live chat. It's never like, hey, I was wrong, you were right. It's always like, you were wrong, I'm right. You know? Oh, here we go. We're about to hit a 1 minute breaker, I think. 1 minute bullish breaker, probably. And then, yeah, this might... Like I said, I said we hit this gap and we settle. All right, got stopped in profit there finally, boys and girls. Oh, shoot. Nope. See? 1 for 2 on the magnet today. So, yeah, final looked like this. 160-ish points. So, got a little extra off that one runner. Could be worse. A little extra. Extra 50 points or so. Yeah. I don't know. I got no complaints. Last day of the week, so. Yeah, let's watch this for a little bit and see how this all plays out. We will have a 1 minute breaker now. So this looks potentially bullish now from this gap, but I mean not bullish enough that I'm interested in longing it or anything like that. But just for educational purposes, I guess. But anyway, yeah. So going over the trade idea one more time for those of you guys that were just chilling and waiting. Really, I said that I was kind of iffy going into the day because we were just we're smack dab in the middle of the previous daily range, right? So kind of that whole saying, which is, you know, don't diddle in the middle. Just because you can kind of get chopped up and it's a little undecided. You could usually make a case for both directions on the lower time frames. But yeah, really, we opened up this morning. Let me see if I'll just drop down to one chart. We opened up this morning, and we just went straight down. So this is the opening range candle, opening bell candle, sorry. And I was looking at this low, and I said, well, if we just sweep this low, and then we start moving back the other direction, then I think we are more than likely, maybe more so bullish to these internal highs here. And I said if we displace through this low and leave Asia lows intact, I like the shorts. And we just happened. I mean, if you guys remember, if you were here, I actually was saying here when we traded up into this low and this gap, and then we wicked it. We created this lower wick. This is the 5-minute chart that I'm showing you guys, but let me go to the 1 minute. This is what we looked like on the 1 minute. So the 1 minute came up, tapped that low, hit the gap, and then we traded lower, put in a new low, but we left Asia low. We left it. We put a perfect equal lows at Asia lows. So I never had reason to take my limit off. But like right here, I'm like, yeah, guys, probably going to be deleting the limit. Probably missed it. Sure enough, NASDAQ heard me. It said, you know what? That kid's been through enough. Let's actually go pick him up for once. What do you think? And they all kind of talked, you know what I mean? Like the market makers kind of got together, you know, talked with one another. They're just like, you know what? Yeah, he's a good guy. You know, they've been giving him a hard time in his YouTube live chat too for like no reason. Let's go do that for him. You know, let's go get him. So they did, and they turned it around, and then they came and picked me up here right at the beginning of the macro. My limit was set right on this 3-minute OB at the high end of this gap because my OTE lined up almost perfectly with it. So 618, you can see the bodies ended up respecting it perfect. And we got the sell-off. So really, I just use OTE of the range. This was just a simple OTE trade. To take out the equal lows at Asia is the short answer. But I got to add all these other components of the explanation so I sound super smart. And then we also, I didn't notice this real time until it happened, but we had SMT with this high here as well, with ES. Do you teach? I feel like I'm teaching right now. I don't have a course or a mentorship, if that's what you're asking. I just try to explain the best that I can here on YouTube. In my logic. But that's that, yeah. That's pretty much it. And then you guys can see on this 15-minute where we've reached into, right? Got a little messy in here, obviously, with these 945. We'll just say from opening range. Opening range was a little messy, back and forth, making this entire range efficient. And then ultimately, if you stayed patient enough, you got this delivery. And just look at this. This is where I said I think we could just settle, honestly, the rest of the day. So I don't know. I did tell you guys I thought previous day low was a stretch and ambitious. I didn't think we would actually get there. I've been wrong before, though. Sometimes the market surprises me. Let me see if there's any other questions. I will not be longing. No, I'm happy with the trade that I took. Miley Cyrus is not banned. Miley Cyrus has been in the chat today. Miley Cyrus has been behaving. See, that's the thing. I'm never a dick to people for no reason. I'm only a dick to people in the chat if I feel like they're being a dick to me first, or just being a dick in general. Yeah, I like to think I'm a level-headed, reasonable guy. I'm just gonna treat you how you treat me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna match your energy. Probably the best way to put it. She is a wrecking ball. That's true. But the thing is, guys, like, here's what you got to remember. It's not about how fast you get there. It's not even about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's the climb. That's it. Anyway, successful day today. Nice little end to the week there, I will say. And looking ahead to next week, we might as well do that. Like I said, it is Good Friday tomorrow, so the market will be closed. And I do wish you guys a good weekend, a happy Easter. And then looking ahead to next week, it is a no news Monday, so maybe I won't stream Monday because of that. But for sure, we'll be streaming the rest of the week. Tuesday, Orange Folder News. We've got PMI on Wednesday. We've got Unemployment Thursday. Revised Consumer Sentiment Friday. Let's check the earnings calendar as well before we go. See if there's anything there. I don't remember when the... Let's go... Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Don't have any earnings next week to worry about either. Which ICT mentorship did you watch? I've watched some of the core content, not all of it. I was paying for mentorships and academies for a number of years. So I did learn some of these concepts from like other sources. Such as like what a fair value, what an imbalance is, you know, liquidity sweeps. When I traded supply and demand, I was basically just an order block trader. I called them institutional candles, supply or demand zones, but really they're just order blocks. So I didn't watch all the core content, but I've watched 2022, I've watched 2023, 2024. I've watched most of his videos this year. I don't know, I just keep, like, as he posts them, I just watch them. I haven't seen every single video, especially like the ones that are really long-winded, and it's kind of just a lot of, you know, jawboning. But it just all kind of depends. Which one do I recommend? I would recommend, I mean, if you want, yeah, go. I mean, some people in here could probably attest to this. Like, if you guys, I haven't seen all the core content is all. And I know that he posted like his private mentorship videos. I haven't watched those either, just because I feel like it'd be a lot of repeat of concepts that I already understand. So I just don't see the point. But yeah, I mean, watch it all. It ain't gonna hurt you if you got the time. But otherwise, yeah, 2022 mentorship is probably the most popular. So I'd watch those. 2023, what is it's crazy that it's already 25. Was that last year or was that 2023 when he posted the model? Like he had some videos about, I'm trying to remember what year it was when he introduced like Silver Bullet. I think that was 23. I want to say it was 23. And then like the one video that really like helped me. I'm not sure like why this was such a breakthrough for me. It wasn't, I can't explain it, put it into words, but for whatever reason it just helped me a lot. Like I feel like I had an easier time reading intraday price a little bit more. Was it the It's the climb. Yeah, like all these videos are good. Now, here's the thing that I'll say, like these like market reviews, they're definitely, they can be helpful because you're just reviewing price action. I think they're a little bit more helpful if you're following along with them in real time. Like, you know, if you traded a certain day and then ICT put out a review video about that day's price action, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a little bit more easier to absorb and take in things you might have missed or whatever. Otherwise, it's all reviewing past price action, which the market's always changing. So it might, that specifically might not be as helpful, but you can watch it. I would say otherwise, like these videos are all good, like institutional market structure, deviations buy side. Trying to find like the, you know, these types of videos, new week opening gap, understanding those, ICT silver bullet, number 54 in the 2023 mentorship. This was a long one, hour and a half. Basically all these ones with these thumbnails are all pretty helpful. TGIF setup 66. So like, yeah, you'll hear me reference stuff. You know, you'll hear me say and talk about TGIF on Fridays sometimes. So like some people ask like, well, what is that? Like, go watch this video. Journaling. Market maker models is number 104. That's a good one as well. So, I mean, you can just see as I'm scrolling through here, like I've watched, you can see like my like these are all watched videos for me. But like I've been following along, not all of them, not every single one, but I've just been following along ever since I've been trading ICT concepts. Like whenever he posts a new video, if I've got time, I'm just sitting there at night and doing nothing. I'm just, instead of watching a fucking TV show, I watch whatever video he put out. So I've been following along for a while, you know. It ain't about how fast you get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's 2024. I'm trying to find the... Where was that one setup for life? Is that in here? I want to say that was 23 though. I didn't see it in there. Yeah, it's not in this. Did he delete it? I wonder if he deleted it. Why would he delete it though? Buddies want to act like I ain't a student. Come on. I mean, I've like just scroll through these. I've watched them. This ain't some just showed up one day and decided to live stream after knowing jack shit. I've watched this shit. I have watched it. Here. Where's 2022? I'll show you that one too. Everyone thinks they want to come in and learn how to be a trader in 2 months. Bitch, please. You need to get to studying. You need to hit the books. You need to hit the books. Hours. Hours. All right, where's this one set up for life? I'm going to try to find it one more time. Nope. New week opening gap here, number 39. Opening range gap mitigation block. Oh, this is only a 2-minute video. That's a quickie. Some of you might need this. Conquering your fear of entries. Honestly, though, this is... I could sum this up. Go watch the video if you want. Apparently, this is one that I haven't watched. Just size down. If you're scared of entering, fucking size down. That's fucking your solution right there. You're risking too much. That's why you're afraid. New day opening gap part 1, 52. Where the fuck? ICT silver bullet? Where is this? Where is it? Advanced gap introduction. That one's actually pretty good. One trading setup for life. Okay. Number 67. I don't know why. This was a really helpful video for me when I watched it. Keep in mind, I was already nuts deep in the 2022 model, and everything else. I was trading supply and demand before that, which I feel like is pretty similar to a lot of ICT concepts as is. You just watched Tyler all boot camp over 3 times. You will, yeah. I thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I do have videos going over all the concepts in a simple way. I just feel like it's the proper thing for me to do to still urge you to go watch ICT's videos. He's obviously, this is the source. So I still feel like it's useful for me to promote his channel for you to go watch him. But yeah, if you want, I have a simple, I made it a while ago. So, yeah, I teach order blocks, fair value gaps, the simple stuff, liquidity, SMT divergence. Like go watch that. I don't recommend TGR Bootcamp because I just don't really care for TGR that much, but I guess knock your socks off if that's what you want to do. Let's watch it together with the chat. Yeah, let's just sit here and fucking make some popcorn and just watch it. Wow, you really wasted all that time on ICT vids? I guess I did, yeah. Yeah, I think TJR is a scammer, but he got rich by doing it, so it works out. There's no code. It's just the link. Just the link. And the discount will automatically apply at checkout if it's your first time. If you're a virgin, it'll work. Not like literally, but like top step virgin. Get it? But yeah, guys, not really a whole lot going here now. Like I said, we're kind of settling in here. I would not be surprised if we're slow the rest of the day. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, ladies and gents. I do appreciate you guys hopping on the stream and hanging out. Like the stream before you go. I would appreciate it. It helps the channel more than you know. More than you know. Alex, micros or minis, neither one of them is better. It just depends on your risk. So whatever fits inside that. But guys, enjoy your weekend. Happy Easter. Have fun, be safe. I'll see you kids next week. Peace out.
Sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.